their nicknames. How old is Jonathan? Well, we'll find out. Why? But, I mean, dragons can be clean, right? Don't you want to be a clean dragon? Alright. Not this dragon. Alright. Chucklefucks. Last year, 37 babies were born. We initiated 20 children as adults. The clan has 28 more people, 15 more head of cattle, 20 more horses, and 31 fewer sheep than we did last sacred time. We produced 1,028 and ate 897 bushels of food. 66 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 82 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 4 cows worth of goods. You've got a shrine to Marangor out there that provides earth blood. We've got some hides of barley, wheat, and rye. 577 pigs. Shrine to Elmal that provides steadfast. Our main deity is Elmal, the steadfast sun. A shrine to Yorola, the cow mother. 602 cattle. 1,010 sheep. Shrine to Barntar the Plowman, which provides vigor. Orlant the Storm King, that provides rain. You've got a bunch of fortifications here. Shrine to Chalana the Arroy, which provides healing. Shrine to Asares the Trader, which provides silver tongue. 127 cotters. 256 carls. 28 nobles. 28 crafters. And 16 weapon things. When did we last go on a hero quest? I'm pretty sure that was attempted last year. And bitch didn't even get to go on the hero quest. The world of the gods just refused her outright. Or that could have been the year... I don't remember. Memory's a little hazy. Yeah, the current individual that was discussed at the end of the last broadcast to send very far away is Oral Karnth, and he was the first leader of the clan ring, courtesy of his superior leadership, and he still has the best leadership in the entire clan, as far as I remember. Alright, it was year before last, Cloak. In that case, it is safe to attempt another hero quest. At any rate, our God Talkers predict a more or less normal harvest. We will have a bitterly cold, dark season. You currently have 10 points of magic in reserve. Each member of the clan ring will have 1 point of magic to allocate to whatever they so wish. Alex Gravel says, my point in quest. Cloak says, herds. God damn it, I clicked health. Stop that. Bad Grimith. Crops. Dieties. God damn it. Tie. Tie-dye. Die-dye. Die-dye says mysteries. Overlord Dark Wolf says, spend mine towards health. Die. I'll try. I promise nothing. Larian says 1 in trade, and Sky Carson says 1 in war. That's 7 points of magic allocated. Does the clan ring wish to allocate their reserve of 3? Or they wish to keep that? Just in case. Because many bad things could happen. Overlord Dark Wolf says no, Cloak says no, Spectrovian says no, Sky Carson says no, Alex Rebel says no, Larian says no. Alright, that's a full consensus from the clan ring. Alright! We're in the first turn of sea season. The clan mood is grim, the farmers are uncertain, and the weapon thanes feel secure. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of review. The food situation seems okay. The clan ring thinks it's enough to survive until Earth season. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of complaints about not having enough cattle. You don't have enough oxen to plow the fields either. But there definitely are enough farmers. Clicking on this screen, we should give gifts to our neighbors so they will want to form a tribe with us. Our best friends are the Conthethos, and the Brown Boars hate us the most. We maintain good relations with our neighbors, they'll be more likely to sell us treasures. We don't exactly have good relations with our neighbors. We should make peace overtures to the clans we're feuding with and seal the deal with a marriage. GPS, lousy brown boars. On the screen, we can't really support any more trading partners right now. I reckon our market will make a profit around 33 cows worth of goods this year. We have not a single treasure. This is a terrible crisis. This is planting season. Yes, we know. Just make sure we have weapon things patrolling the edges of our Tula this dark season to watch for predators, for the dark season will be especially cold. Thing on this screen, if Darndrev were on the ring as a representative of the Sari as a talking god, our trading magic would be more powerful. We have no trickster, the farmers are a little upset, people are surly, our clan magic is adequate. Chaos is still strong near us. The consensus thus far, which is what the last clan ring yesterday agreed on, is to send the Great Orlconth, who is only 34, a worshipper of Linkermai with very good leadership and excellent custom. He is by far, you know, the best leader in the clan. He's going to be going on a magic trip. Where in the world will he go? He'll have to take 3 footmen with him. What if he finds iron? Okay, when you say west, are you talking about, like... This is the furthest I can click, like this west? All to the northwest? So we're looking for... Where's the closest I can click up here? There we go. Somewhere like there? You want him to travel slowly, normally, or quickly? Ty says slow. Overlord says slow. Cloak says slow. Spectre says slow. Alright, if I was him, I'd refuse. Alright, so Orlconth and 3 footmen are going on a magic trip, everyone. Well, that was fun. I'm sure we'll never hear from him again. Now it's the second turn of sea season. We have 420 children. How many hunters can we support? We can support 37 hunters, that's as many as we currently have. We make 15 cows worth of goods from the wool of our sheep. We can only trade the output of 20 crafters for a reasonable price right now. Larian says, let's expand the Asari's temple. It comes back to the hill. There would be some shit if Orlconth not only survived, but found some really awesome shit up there, huh? He comes back 2 years later. What's up, bitches? You're like, fuck! Maybe he should be the leader. Alright. Larian wants to expand the Asari's temple. I like Scrabble wants to sacrifice to the war god. Cloak wants to try to pay back favors with goods. Overlord Dark Wolf agrees to expanding the Asari's temple. The only blessing extra that you'll gain right now from expanding the Asari's Temple is the Spare Grain Blessing, which obtains extra food via trade. You'd have to learn another one of Asari's blessings in order to get something else by upgrading the shrine. Sky Carson suggests an awesome numeric voting system to simplify and expedite the process. Alright, well, the problem, I guess we're sacrificing to, the War God, by the looks of things. I think the Sword Arms of the Eagles are still weak. I'm not sure how long that curse lasts. But certainly, Clan Chucklefucks battered them in the Storm Season twice. Just go ahead and pick a generic 14 things. Oh, Sky Carson poses another vote. 1 Humant, 2 Asaris, 3 someone else. It looks like a majority of the vote there is going with Asaris. Alright, we're sacrificing to Asaris. Good job, Sky Carson. Go ahead and give him some goods. We learned the details of Asaris the Conciliator. Ah, Asaris taught the clan another hero quest. Because they're currently 0 for 5 on hero quest. They obviously need another hero quest. One of your Carls, Oraldag, complains that his wife, Randella, dishonored him. It all started when he went to worship at the Tanahart Temple and was insulted by Antarios, one of their Carls. He challenged Antarios to a duel, but Randella did not want him to fight. When the appointed day of the duel arrived, she found where the men were fighting and knocked Oraldag dizzy with a big branch. He could not complete the duel, and has now lost his honor. If Oraldag does not duel Antarios, Antarios' insults will be considered true. Let him fight again without his wife around to whack him on the head. Although both of them think they're in the right, Oraldag will respond to a scolding better than Randella. The women will be unhappy if we mistreat Randella. The Tanaharts will be unhappy if Antarios is killed. The warriors will be happy if we mistreat Oraldag. Oraldag's complaint to us is not about Antarios' behavior, but about Randella's. As husband and wife, they are kin, and we should not intervene in a dispute between them. So says Jodison, who is the custom expert on the clan ring. Now, what does the clan ring vote for? I think Scrapple says 2. Ty says 2. Cloak says 4. Larian says 1. Overlord Darkwolf says 5. Guy Carson says 5. Spectro says 5. In that case, you're looking at 3 5s, 2 2s, a 4, and a 1, so we're going with 5. This is not a matter for the clan ring. The people were happy that the ring was wise enough not to involve itself in a petty dispute. As for Oraldag and Antarios, they met again and took to sipping ale together, lamenting the meddling ways of wives. Good job, clan ring. At the end of Death Week, a gruesome delegation of your own dead warriors appears again in the clan hall. You have shamed the clan. You have forgotten the old ways. You will face catastrophe unless you act in a manner worthy of your ancestors. Hey guys, you remember that reserve magic? Now it's gone. Now you're at -4 magic. Psst. The ancestors came earlier ago, and they were absolutely insulted with a mere trifling offer of like 14 goods or something. I have nothing to add. Good job, leader. Ghosts can be captured in spirit combat and used to power spells. Capture the spirits of your ancestors. It would be rude and bad to capture them as spirits, but they only slightly ruder than day. Give them 15 cows worth. They may be dead, but not dead enough that they won't make a deal. Ghosts can be captured in spirit combat and used to power spells. They may be dead, but not dead enough that they won't make a deal. So says Jonathan. Overlord says 3. Larian says 3. Spectro says 3. Yep, they took the magic out of him. The ancestors are fucking pissed. Like, oh, you're trying to keep all this magic in reserve so that you can have nice things? Sucks to be you, LOL. Oh, man. Looks like a majority vote here, stream. In that case, what you guys will have to decide next is what the hell you're going to sacrifice. You can sacrifice up to 122 cattle and or up to 200 goods. You currently have 608 cattle, you currently have 200 goods. Or Carla here recommends giving them 50 cows worth of either cows or goods. She is the only person who has a recommendation. I'll remind that the last time these assholes appeared and took all of the magic, the sacrifice was insufficient. Cloak says, 20 goods. Overlord Darkwolf says 20 goods. Larian says 20 goods. So we at least know we're doing 20 goods, as that is the consensus. In that case, you still have Larian, Cloak, and Overlord Darkwolf, who are going with no cows. Sky Carson, Ty, and Spectro are going with 5 cows. Alright, 5 cows. They pronounced themselves pleased with the respect we had shown them, and vanished. But they took your magic, of course! Overall, you guys lost 7 points of magic with this random encounter. You went from 3 to -4. Hope you didn't have any plans with that reserve. Orwellcon's exploration to the northwest is attacked by a group of coarse-looking bandits. His forces are slightly outnumbered. What should Orwellconth do? Cloak says bluff. Overlord says bluff. Ty says bluff. Go ahead and jot down some numbers here. Alright, by a vote of 4 to 3, kill as many bandits as possible. More bandits came to help their comrades from where they were waiting over a ridge. They fired a volley of sling stones, surprising and hurting us. The bandits wounded Oralkarth and many of his escort, only 3 footmen. The party managed to get away from the fight and came home to heal. So he's still here, guys. He's just wounded. And we're currently on the first turn of fire season. We have -4 magic. And clan mood is grim. Our farmers feel uncertain. And if we go to the magic screen right here, we will so be scolded. Clan magic is depleted. Yes, 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 yes. We can't send him back. We have to wait for him to not be wounded first. He needs a hero quest. Now he doesn't heal him for the next event. Okay. We're cattle raiding the eagles, then. You could try to do a full-blown raid. I mean, their arms might still be weakened. You guys did attack them twice in the storm season, and battered them both times. You just wouldn't be able to use magic during the battle. You'd have to rely on the magic you invested during Sacred Time. Heal him so we can kill him? You want to take an entire turn for that? Alright. Sky Carson pulls out the numbers again. Alright. We are going with a big people raid. Kanthassos. And as is the tradition of Clan Chucklefucks, everything. The Kanthassos sent 27 warriors. We eluded the Eagle patrols. In our 16 weapon thanes and 176 footmen, facing only 12 weapon thanes and 71 spearmen. Cloak says, plunder charge. Larian says, capped charge. Overlord says, pluck charge. I Like Scrabble says, pluck charge. Sky Carson says, kill charge. Tidy. Yes, want. They might very well need a bitter ally. Ty says, kill charge. Spectrovian says, plunder charge. And Sky Carson changes his mind to captive charge. No, dead wizard, you're dreaming. Analyzing the commonalities, looks like we're going with plundering with 4 votes, and charging with 7 votes. Good news, everyone. We rushed the Eagle formation while they were still sacrificing to their gods. Kushil finds himself at the center of the fray, surrounded by cursing and bleeding warriors from both sides. The battle could go either way. He has very good combat. He is one of the better combatants. He did take down a Urox Berserker by himself. Don't try to be a hero. Fight bravely, press the enemy hard, or take insane risks to win the battle. I Like Scrabble says 2. Lord Dogwolf says 3. Cloak says 2. Larian says 3. Sky Carson says 3. Spectre says 2. Ty says 2. By a council vote of 4 to 3, looks like we're going with fight bravely and press the enemy hard. Kushil took blow after blow. He caught most of the blows upon his shield, but some got through. We had no idea how he fought as long as he did, but when he fell, he died. Fierce fighting ensued. Their magic was stronger than ours, but we quickly rallied. We drove the eagles from the battlefield and were able to plunder their tula, taking 17 cows, 7 horses, and 12 goods. Due to their prompt healing, our auxiliaries kept everyone else from dying, except for Kushiel. On the eagle side, 5 weapon thanes died. Another 5 were wounded. 17 of their footmen were killed, and another 31 were wounded. Our herders report that the Tanaharts keep stealing our cows. Oh! Our outer patrols spotted a cattle raid by the Brown Boars. They have 7 horsemen and 31 swordsmen. The outer patrol managed to summon 9 weapon thanes and 28 of the Fjord. Alex Scrabble says survival and evade because he just wants to give up all the cows. Overlord Darkwolf says Captain Man. Sky Carson says kill man. Larian says drive man. Cloak says kill charge. Ty says kill man. And Spectre says drive man. Analyzing commonalities here, you've got 2 votes for drive, 3 votes for kill, 1 vote for captive, and 1 vote for survival. So it looks like we're killing, and it looks like we're maneuvering while we kill. So has voted the clan. The Brown Boars charged right into the trap we had laid for them. There was a bloody battle. Their magic was stronger than ours, but we quickly rallied. We drove the Brown Boars from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. We captured 4 horses, killed 4 of their weapon thanes, 8 of their footmen, and wounded another fuck ton of people. Ever since you guys got that fucking shrine to your ox, man. Other than Kushiel there. So, I think the vote was, attack the, raid the eagles again? Cloak says yes, Larian says yes, Spectre says yes. Jay Carson says yes, Overlord Darkwolf says yes, I like Scrabble is sad. Alright. Eagles! Acantha So sent 27 warriors. We were spotted by the Eagle patrols, and our 16 weapon thanes and 176 footmen are facing 10 weapon thanes and 120 spearmen. Cloak says plunder charge. Alex Scrabble says kill evade. Ty says kill charge. Larian says captive charge. Sky Carson says kill charge. Spectre Bien says kill charge. Overlord Darkwolf says plunder charge. Analyzing commonalities, we have 4 votes for kill, so that we'll be doing that. And we have 6 votes for charge. We'll be doing that. We rushed the Eagle formation while they were still sacrificing to their gods. There was a terrific fight. Their magic was stronger than ours. We were not dismayed. We drove the Eagles from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. 40 cows, 11 horses, 9 cows worth of goods, 3 weapon thanes killed, 30 of their footmen killed, none on our side killed, only 8 wounded. A member of the Eagle Ring named Ezra Pineholm and 3 wary weapon thanes approached the clan ring with an offer of one-time tribute. We have had enough, says Desrata. Accept this tribute and let us have peace between our clans. She has brought 24 cows and says that is all the Eagles can afford to give. Do note that the clan has twice before received such offers from the Brown Boars, demanded annual tribute each time, got rejected, and the Brown Boars are still hated enemies, who continue to harass Chucklefucks to this day. We agree to accept tribute. We'll have to swear to leave them in peace for a year or two. We accept their tribute, breaking the sacred vows, and attacking them in the next 2 years will be disastrous. We shouldn't just think of today, what can we get from them next year? We have no need to kill more eagles. We're not feuding with the eagles. We can get more healthy cows from them as tribute than from raids. Our farmers could use a short break from the campaigning. In matters of power, it is best to be direct. See, I Like Scrapple says 2. Overlord Darkwolf says 5. Ty says 5. Cloud says 5. Spectre says 5. I Like Scrabble changes to 3. Larian says 5. Overlord Sky Carson says 5. Alright! Accept the tribute and vow to leave them alone for a while. We accepted their tribute, we swore to Humacht and then to Ronaldo to refrain from raiding the Eagles for at least 10 seasons. Of course, these oaths were binding on them as well. Oxen Jarolor of the Conthethos comes seeking your help with a raid against the Eagles! The people you just swore not to raid! He reminds you of the alliance between the Conthethos and Chucklefucks and tells you that the storehouses of the Eagles are like a tantalizing fruit, ripe for the picking. Let us show the Conthethos what we're made of. Sacrifice 12 cows or send as many weapon veins as we can muster. And appeal to God. The gods might be just as useful as the provision of soldiers. Alliances can't be taken for granted, they must be tended. Appeal to the gods. The Conthethos always act as if they really like us, but I'm not sure they really do. Clans that answer such requests are respected and follow Orlan's way. Overlord Darkwolf says 2. I Like Scrabble says 3. Ty says 2. Cloak says 2. Variant says 2. Carson says 1. Spectre says 1. Overlord changes to 1. Alright, in that case, by a vote of 3 to 1, we are tied. I will resolve this tie. Politely decline his request. Oxen Jarolor said that the Conthethos would no longer consider us as their allies. He said that the god Humacht would punish us for being oath breakers. Really? What about the 5 times the clan Chucklefucks has asked our allies for help in doing a hero quest, and they've refused every single time? What about some of the times we've asked for help with warriors on a fight, and you've said, no, get fucked? Alright, Conthethos. Well, good job, Clan Chucklefucks. You now have no technical allies. They have definitely been of some help, but now they might actually raid. Now they might actually send cattle raids, too. Larian says shrine to ancestors now. Well, to be fair, they did send warriors to help on those 2 fights that you just had against the Eagles. They help with fights we would have won anyway. You don't know that, Rumplebob. You don't know. Don't know the percentages. Alright, looks like we're sacrificing to our ancestors. Excuse me. Ah. You can sacrifice for a blessing. Pick a divination. It doesn't look like you guys actually have enough worshippers to build a shrine to the ancestors. Unless you actually can't build a shrine to ancestors at all, but I'm pretty sure you can. You definitely do have the protection blessing. But you'd have to sacrifice for it. Not enough worshippers. The 425 children do not count. Oops. Throw a feast? Maybe the ancestors will kill Oral Karnth. I like Scrabble keeps wanting to sell horses. You've got 100 horses even. You need people. You can't upgrade your shrines currently because there's not enough worshippers. For more worshippers, you need more people. In order to adequately support more people, you need more land. A feast could make people happy, yes. There are not more kids than adults. There are just more kids than farmers. Don't forget the weapon thanes, the nobles, the crafters, and the hunters. Well then, people who wanted to feast, I need to know what kind of feast it'll be. Small feast, medium feast, large feast, and do you want to invite your neighbors? Which I imagine would include the Contemplated, who are no longer the allies of the Chucklefucks. Examining commonalities as well as majority, medium and alone. Rangor, wandering trickster, turns up in the Tula with 2 bodyguards. As they approach the ring, Rangor starts to giggle and belches loudly. "What is this before my eyes? Only the funniest clan ring in Dragon Pass," he says. "Why, I hear that you have not completed even one teeny little hero quest. Surely your magic is not so low as all that, is it?" he jeered. "Your farmers are grumpy. What kind of glorious leadership produces that, huh?" He paused to scratch himself. "And your neighbors say the stink in this area comes from right here," and he collapsed laughing. on the floor while letting pass a odoriferous gas that caused all in the hall to step back a few paces. Imdal wants to know why can't we start Elmal's Hero Quest this year? Aranda says, I can get rid of this chattering little rat if you'd like. Even tricksters are right now and then. The trick is know which utterance is the true one. We should be sending emissaries and gaining the goodwill of our neighbors. King Hjort gave audience to all manners of creatures in his search for wisdom and truth. Get him out of here, the sheep are nervous. We may not like what he says, but we should show good Orlanthe manners anyway, says Jonathan. It's like Grimith himself came out to troll us. I know, you guys didn't complete even one teensy hero quest out of 5 attempts. You lost the only ally you've ever had. And they weren't even that much in the way of allies anyway. It was great. Cloak says 5. Spectre says 3. Ty says 5. Overlord Dragonwolf says 6. Alex Scrabble says 5. Larian says 5. Sky Carson says 5. A lot of 5s. Rango's jaw dropped open and his eyes grew wide. What? He bellowed. Haven't I just told you what you need to do? Really, he said. This clan really is as stupid as they say. And he and his guards left the Tula. Now I'm off to fuck your mother. Dun, da, da, da. That's that was gross. To be honest, we inherited the sinking ship. See, there is 0 clan magic that was put into diplomacy. There was 1 point of clan magic that was put into trade, so you could certainly benefit by attempting to do trades. I do recall 1 point of clan magic was put into mysteries, so you could continue to sacrifice to gods. A point of hero magic was put into quest, and you guys have not attempted your hero quest this year. This is the 2nd turn of Earth Season. Dark Season is coming next turn. The clan ring was warned that it would be very cold. Yes, there was 1 and more. Alright, looks like we're selling horses. Whatever we sell, it shouldn't be cows. Shut up. We'll go to the Apple Clan. We're good with them. Sell horses. What are we buying, I like Scrabble? Since you wanted to sell horses, what are we buying in exchange? I like Scrabble wants to sell for cows. Alright. Go ahead and give some guards. Like that. Oh dear. Rumor has it that certain unmarried young men of the clan have been heading into the woods to visit a beautiful woman, one who doesn't dress or act like an Orlanthe. It may even be that some married men have been with her, breaking the laws against adultery. The elves command the vines, roots, leaves, even the very buds of the land they live in. We know these hills as we know the toes on our feet. If an outlaw woman hides here, we will find her. She is a wood nymph. If men were with her, she'll have made their flesh soil for some terrible sprouting. Hunt her down and send her body bits back to the elves. She is a wood nymph. If men were with her, they are in some kind of trouble. I will ask and ask and ask until the men tell the truth about this. And the custom expert says, I will subtly question the menfolk and determine what involvement they have had with this creature. Lord Dark Wolf says 1. Spectro says 1. Alex Scrabble says 5. Larian says 1. Sky Carson says 1. Cloak says 1. There's 4. Looks like we're going with 1 then. All the menfolk steadfastly denied any contact with the woman of the woods. Good event, everyone, and now we're in dark season. Of course the men were gonna deny any contact or involvement with her. They don't want to be outlawed, they don't want to be punished. It's like whenever the clan ring said, oh hey, we'll question our own people ourselves to see whether or not they're actually involved with chaos. And the Iraq's guy who came around was like, the fuck? Of course they're gonna tell you no. No one's going to admit to serving the forces of chaos, you're stupid. Yes, you are. You can certainly attempt to do a hero quest here, absolutely. It's dark season, you're not going much of anywhere. Is that guy healed yet? I mean, you guys could waste an entire hero quest on attempting to get this asshole killed if you want, but he's still wounded, so you can't. You could sacrifice to your Ux if you want, but please remember that you cannot build more shrines because you don't have enough worshippers. You could sacrifice to Bob for all I fucking care. Larian, all the God Talkers said was that dark season would be very cold. And obviously you want to make sure you have your weapon thanes patrolling, but you'll have your weapon thanes patrolling to begin with. You could recruit more weapon thanes if you'd like. You can recruit up to 5 more. Looks like we're going with weapon thanes. Maybe not. Fuck you, Train. You're not a part of the clan ring, Train. You can't play King of Dragon Pass. I said no. Back. Trains don't get turns. Our caravan came back from the apples. We traded 6 horses for 28 cattle. As near as I could tell, the apple herds had more cows than we do. Now we're on the second turn of dark season. We have 94 horses, 689 cows. Oh, apparently the problem now is that we don't have enough cropland. That doesn't tell me how much cropland we need, though, you little fucking shits. We don't have enough of anything! How much do we need? More! How much is more? You give me a good fucking job with numbers now, like earlier, but you don't give me a good job with numbers, so... it's scary. Give us the fucking numbers! There, I have solved the land problem. Fixed. I'm taking this fucking turn. A colonel named Jurang is stricken by a ghastly seizure. Plant tendrils burst out from his mouth, ears, eyes, and through his clothing. Within minutes, he is dead. I am tired of hearing complaints about my snoring. I have the right to snore when and where I please. Ladies and gentlemen, your clan leader. Like the growth of weeds, the curse of the Aldriami is fast and very difficult to stop. The folk name for the Aldriami is Elves, who is the sworn enemy of this clan, as voted by this clan. If we can cure the men, we win a victory over our ancient enemies, the Aldriami. By the way, we're at -6 magic. The people are distressed. They'll be more distressed if we do nothing. It is bad to see a man die, but it is good that others learn not to prowl around like lynxes of heat, mating with women they cannot marry. I think its men were camped in the hills of peace. Wood women went among them and planted the men with seeds. Hundreds died of the curse. If any married men were with the woman and admit to it, they are confessing to a crime that demands they be outlawed. Well, no shit, Jonathan. You're the one who was like, I'll get everyone who was with the woman to admit who was with the woman. Of fucking course they'll be fucking outlawed, you stupid fucking son of a bitch! You know more about the laws of fucking pest than I do, that's a fucking answer! What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, I'm good. God damn it. Folks at 1, Alex Gravels at 4, Valerian's at 5, Spectre's at 1, Sky Carson's at 2. Ty's at 1. Alright, well, it looks like we're saying anyone who had contact with the Woman of the Woods must come forward. 2 men admitted that they'd been with the woman, and that they knew Jurang had been with her too. Now, we can cast a curse-lifting spell on all of the men of the clan. With what magic? Cast a curse lifting spell on all clan members. With what magic? Do nothing, or sacrifice to Ronaldo for help. Looks like we're going with sacrifice to Ronaldo. Alright, little bumpkins. How much do you wish to sacrifice to Ronaldo for help? You can sacrifice up to 138 cattle, and you can sacrifice up to 250 goods. Cloak says 20 goods. Larian says 24 goods. Ty says 30 goods. Spectro says 20 goods. Sky Carson says 4 cattle, 20 goods. Overlord Darkwolf says 5 cattle, 20 goods. I Like Scrabble says 69 goods. Cloak is bitching about not sacrificing cattle. It looks like the only common response here is just 20 goods. And no cattle. Unless the clan ring wishes to harangue with themselves further, which they may. 3 Carls died, one of them was married, so we knew that he had committed adultery with the mysterious woman of the woods. We have too many hunters for the wild... I know, bitch. We had to solve the cropland problem. We only have so many turns to do things. Shut the fuck up. It has been an extraordinarily icy winter. Not only have some of our animals died of the cold, but starving wild animals ate many of them. I guess some of the pigs are gone. How many hunters are we over? Our wildlands can support up to 27 hunters, and we have more than that already. So we can reduce our amount of farmers. I mean, if you guys actually wanted to try to do something, 20 goods, considering the fact that you guys have over 200, is not a lot. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, we do have enough farmers for the cropland, but we're like, we need 394 total farmers. We're missing some. Cloak wants to recruit farmers. Has fucker recovered yet? 10 too many hunters, they can hunt plants now. Oral Karnth has recovered. You guys have spent an entire turn, though, wasted it, essentially, at the beginning of this year by trying to get him killed, and he didn't die. You could spend another such turn trying to get him killed. No, Rumplebob. You really can't, you can't really get, more land without raiding. You guys did put a point of magic into Hero Quest. So, I mean, and today, it's the right time to go Hero Questing. Alright. Tell you what. We'll send them on the Elmall one. We have no allies to phone for friends. Spoiler, he doesn't make it to the Godlands. That's a very persuasive argument. I like Scrabble says you might just be wasting your turn and you don't even get an opportunity to kill him because he doesn't even get admitted. Because that happened on the last Hero Quest you guys tried. Yesterday. You could call on favors and burn favors for this if you want to, but if you want to get him killed, why would you burn a favor? I ain't looking at shit. Alright, we can try to send him out on another exploration thing. Third, that's not always the case. They didn't say last time the guy wouldn't make it. We prepared for a quest during Sacred Time. Our chance of success is good, says Ionis Laura. Do you guys want to burn a possibly good chance of succeeding on a hero quest for Oral Karnth here? And of course, you can sacrifice to gods to learn mysteries, potential blessings, or hero quests, but you do not have the population to support new shrines or temples. You could try another run at sending him to the northwest, sure. He might not even run into fucking bandits this time. But of course, you'll have to keep in mind that if you guys don't try a hero quest next turn, that point of magic you put into it will be permanently lost. Speaking of lost, you guys have lost 9 points of magic this fucking year. That's amazing. You went from 3 to -6. A combination of your ancestors and your hated enemies, the elves. Well, Ty, if you had allocated everything, then you'd have -9 magic. The ancestors are more like enemies than the elves at this point. They've definitely popped up, yes. It's the second time they've popped up. It's not my fault Clan Chucklefucks doesn't know how to appease their own ancestors. I like Scrabble proposes an interesting vote to try to get this moving. Do you guys want to spend your turn killing Oral Karnth, maybe, by sending him to the far reaches of the universe? Alright, looks like we're going to be leaving him alone. In which case, since we voted to leave Oral Karnth alone, what are we going to be doing with this turn? I Like Scrabble says, let's raid. Okay, my question then is, who are we attacking? We've got many clans that we can attack. We can attack the Apple clan, with whom we are trading. The Brown Boars, we're feuding with them. The Eagle clan, with whom you swore not to attack for some time. The Inhili, the Hindart, the Haran, we're feuding with them. The Kanthasos are former allies. The Tanahart clan, the Thunder Ducks, who pay us tribute, or the Wolf clan. Who broke off our alliance? Ty, you were here. You read it yourself. The clan ring was responsible for breaking off the alliance with the Kanthasos because they refused to assist in a raid against the Eagles after peace was sworn for a time being between the Eagles and the Chucklefucks. Kanthasos said, "You don't want to help us against the Eagles? Fuck you, we're not allies anymore." Sky Carson says brown boars. Ty says the Contemplated. Overlord Darkwolf says brown boars. Alex Scrabble says Tanahart. Citribian says brown boars. Thug says boars. Alright. We don't have allies to call on anymore. We're going to attack the brown boars. Oh boy.
We were spotted by the brown boar patrols, and our 21 weapon veins and 172 footmen are facing 16 weapon veins and 154 swordsmen.
Kill charge, kill charge, kill charge. Plunder charge, plunder man. Kill charge. I'm seeing 4 kill charges there. 5 kill charges. We're killing and charging. Woo! The two forces ran together. Fierce fighting ensued. Their magic dealt us a mighty blow. We were driven off the battlefield. The brown boars took 29 of our women auxiliaries captive. Our auxiliaries kept 7 warriors from dying and bandaged 3 of the wounded. We didn't lose any weapon thanes. We lost 9 footmen. And 29 of our women auxiliaries were taken captive. Good job, bloodthirsty Chucklefucks. Good job. The brown boars have sent an emissary to ransom back the 29 captives they just took. They ask for the traditional ransom, 145 cows worth of trade goods. We have stockpiled goods worth 245 cows. You could pay them the goods. You could try to raid them again and thus rescue these captives. You could pay them in 145 cows. Well, there's a tool. This is the Chucklefucks here, man. These are the same people who couldn't unify together for anything. Larian says, this is why you don't go for kill if forces are equal, by the way. Would you think the RNG would give a group with slightly different biases once in a while? Ah, goodness. Alright, looks like we're paying them. Our people were pleased to see their kinsfolk again. Our herders report that the hidden dart stole 11 cows. We still have 678. And we're on the second turn of storm season. No violent murder. 9 magic points were lost during this year. Sacred time started at 10. The clan spent 7. They kept 3 in reserve. The ancestors popped up. They said, "We hate you. You're dumb. You don't do anything right." They took a bunch of magic. They took 7 points themselves. And then the Aldriami showed up. They took 2 extra points of magic. That's how we're in the situation we're in. Clan mood is grim, the farmers are uncertain, the weapon thanes feel resolved, there are 440 children. Stop fucking! We do not have enough farmers. This would be your last turn to Hero Quest before the new year, yes. If you wanted to try to take advantage of that Hero Quest opportunity that you have, for a point of magic was put into it. And I've heard people say good game, and we're all doomed, and everyone is screwed, and this clan is going to lose next turn for the entire 18 fucking hours we've played this goddamn game. I'm gonna start banning, soothsayers. The entire clan wanted to fucking bail out after the goddamn Chaos Beast. I had to save them from that. Alright. Looks like we're going on a hero quest. Sorry, Indal. I know you wanted to go on a hero quest. We have to send Oral Karn. The people have gathered their magic to help propel Oral Karn into the realm of the gods. I tell you what. How about I'll pick this, because you all want him to fail anyway. I'm going to strengthen the clan leaders. Orlanth leads on his great quest, and Elmal remains to protect the stead against the forces of chaos. The Eater of Skin, a chaos monstrosity, comes singing the rending song, which makes the people bleed. Let it step on you in order to gain leverage to throw it far away. The force from the creature's weight was so great that Orokarn's legs were torn from him. He seized the Eater of the Skin and hurled it up into the sky, where it was burnt up and never seen again. Only after he has defeated the creature do the people of the storm drive see that the fighter has broken Orokarn to pieces. They're going to give of their tears. And he knitted himself back together, and everyone rejoiced. Then more chaos enemies come. The next is the author of sores, who causes old wounds to fester. We can buffet her with the wind of Orlan's sword, chop at her legs, club her about the head, lance her with her spear, leave the realm of the gods, or let her tear you apart. We're going to buffet her with the winds of Orlan's sword. The author of sores groaned, her sores closed up, and she did not like this. The sores were the source of her power. She caused the skin of Orlan's legs to pop open, so that he could hardly stand. Then more chaos enemies. She's still here, the crazy author of sores. Crazy motherfuckers. Now we're going to club her about the head. Her head came off, but leapt forward and toward Orlan's chest. Crazy author of swords, do you not know who Orlan is? He doesn't even worship Elmal. He worships Lankermai, the knowledge god. You don't even fucking know. He will totally kick all of your asses. He's that kind of power. He's going to prove his worth. Tell Indal to go get fucked because he's dumb. That's what's going to happen, right? Look at this serious face. It looks like Elmal, but it's actually Orlanth right now. He refuses. He will take this goddamn shit. He'll take it. Maybe he will.
Maybe he won't. Maybe I'm building up suspense.
Tell you what, you guys can stare at the screen for a while. I'm going to go get something to drink.
Suspense. Artificial enforcement.
Nah, I won't. I'll put the headset back on. Going to lance her with our spear. The Arthosaurus shook and howled. Green muck oozed from the creature's body, and it fell upon Oralconth, melting whatever flesh it touched. As the muck seeped out of her body, it deflated. The Arthosaurus was slain, and the people rejoiced. Now we must give him more tears. Everyone rejoiced. Then comes the maker of bad growth. The maker of bad growth. Who says,
I will slay you by causing the soft parts inside you to multiply like maggots, so that they will burst you open like a two-fool sausage.
God damn. We're going to burn him with our brightness. The creature caused Oralconth's face to swell until it fell from the front of its skull and writhed upon the ground.
Ah, did you see what I did there? I am the maker of bad growth. I am a bear with a pumpkin head. You will fear me, Elmal. You will fear me, Oralconth. You will fear me, Chad. And despair.
We will let the wind of Orlan's sword make him small. The maker of bad growth shrank until small and leapt into Oralconth's mouth. Oralconth bit it hard, hurting it while it flooded his mouth with a bitter, pungent taste. The maker of bad growth then burrowed its way out again through the back of his neck.
I'm still going to slay you. I'm a pumpkin bear. You cannot possibly defeat me. I make bad growth. Truly, I will defeat you.
Well, Oralconth doesn't have to take any of this shit. He is fighting for the right to be the true leader of this motherfucking clan. Because not a single goddamn person on this clan ring respects him. He's going to throw his spear into the maker of bad growth's ghastly mouth. The spear came back out through its neck, and the monster writhed on the spear like a drunken puppet. And the maker of bad growth turned the spear into a serpent, and the serpent bit Oralconth, so that the poison of growth ran through his body. But the hole in its neck grew wider and wider until its head fell off. After that, the maker of bad growth died, which made the people breathe easier. Cry! While guarding the stead the next day, Oralconth is approached by a lost love. Oralconth, Oralconth, the lover says, you once loved me, but I was unfaithful to you. You were racked with sorrow, and that made you weak. Because of me, the upstart god Orlanth was able to beat you and steal your pride. Now that the world is dark and you are the only remaining light, I see the error of my ways. I have come to restore my love to you and restore your pride. Come with me, for I have made a safe place for the two of us. Leave these barbarians, and we will hide away until the darkness ends. Orlanth did not steal my pride. He awakened it. His old love revealed itself as the chaos creature called the Teller of Lies and said,
Curse your eternal steadfastness, Elmal.
In frustration it departed. The next day, little Bonnie Foo-Foo hopped through the forest. Elmal is approached by a blind oracle known to the Storm Tribe.
Oralconth, Oralconth, he wails, your master Orlanth is as good as slain, defeated in the land of the dead.
He shows Oralconth an image of his king, trapped in a pit and unable to escape.
You must take Orlanth's place as king of the Storm Tribe, for Orlanth's day is done. Without a king, your beloved tribe will wither and die.
Some members of the Storm Tribe flock to Oralconth's side, offering him a crown.
This oracle is false.
Unmasked once more, the Teller of Lies could do nothing but slink away. Oralconth knows that the Teller of Lies will return again, and so makes preparations. Indeed, someone does come the next day, in the form of the Emperor. What does Oralconth do? leave the realm of the gods, offered your soul in the form of a fine stallion, promise to serve chaos, or promise to serve the Emperor. We will offer it our soul in the form of a fine stallion. The teller of lies eyed the steed greedily, trying not to smack its lips. Orlkarf knows, and the teller of lies will return again, and so makes preparations. Now that we've offered it our soul in the form of a fine stallion, and the teller of lies has been most certainly tempted, we will promise to serve the Emperor. Allow me to take you with me to my palace among the fire tribes of the Oracle, who then dragged Orlkarf to where the real Emperor's throne resided, which is to say the halls of the dead. Orlkarf was never seen again. Back at the ritual grounds, the worshippers fell to the ground, temporarily blinded, weeping and searching for each other with their hands. Our best people were assaulted by spirits that gave them bad dreams and made them tremble. During my trading visits to other clans this past year, I've noticed a change in the way they treat us. Even among our friends, our goods are picked after those from other clans. Yay! And Orlkarf died. But you know, it's rather unfortunate that he did, for his quest was to strengthen everyone on the clan ring, and he had come so far, he had done so much. Everyone on the clan ring could have been strengthened by his success, and they could have had even easier jobs. Tut-tut. Alright. 35 babies were born. That's not important. I will be stepping away to get something to drink, and I'm going to end the broadcast right here. We'll be right back. Like 3 minutes.